so we don't need a microphone. So there weren't a lot of Greeks at Parker, and myself, being half Greek, brought me a little bit closer to Z because she lit up the first time I told her. But she was the embodiment of something my grandmother used to tell me about, she told me that I had to experience. And the word philotimo to Greek people is a very, very special word, and it's really not translatable, but it's having a spiritual depth, a spiritual sight, a wisdom and a grace and a dignity about being able to observe life and understand everything that's going on around you, but very quietly understand it. She touched so many people, at least I can speak for the people at Francis Parker. She intertwined herself in so many of our lives because of this gift that she had, this philotimo that she was able to employ as she gathered us into her life. And I always thought about what my grandmother had told me, and she was one of the very first people that represented that wonderful feeling to me. But I've got a quick story. Z was a bit of a rebel. Not just a bit of a rebel, but we'll just call her a wonderful rebel. When it came time for our senior class prank, we needed a collaborator. So we went to Z. And what our plan was is that we were... Collaborateur. So we were going to pull all the chairs in the school and pile them up into the front hall and block and literally close down school as much as we could. Well, we went to Z with this idea, and she said, She stopped for a while, and she made us sweat a little bit, and then she said, I don't want the children to be affected. No one in the lower school. She said, you can take the high school chairs. We were like, really? You can take the high school chairs. So we took all of the chairs in the high school, but we still needed her to pull off a bit of a coup for us. Herbie was the janitor. He was this quiet, unassuming, older gentleman who never rocked the boat, who didn't talk to the students very much. But Herbie wasn't the kind of guy that was going to, under interrogation from Jack Ellison, not spill the beans. So we said, Z, who's going to talk to Herbie? And she said, I'll talk to Herbie. And she was able to convince Herbie just to go about his business and do the cleaning that he would do, even though we also shaving creamed every single lock in the high school locker. So it was a wonderful prank. We shut the school down for about half a day and then she said, now you guys are going to have to go back and put all the chairs back. It's the only way you'll stop from being punished for what you've done, because she had already struck a deal with Jack Ellison that don't punish them, it's just a prank. And so that was one of the most wonderful moments that she did for Parker prank history that a lot of people aren't aware of.
All right, nice.